question number 15. Question 15. It says a rectangular garage of dimension 40 by 20. So 40 by 20. Has two shelves in the middle. So possibly this is one shelf and this is the other shelf. So if the width of the shelf is, let's say, W, so this area they are saying parking area is 400. That means each of them is 100. Assuming symmetricity, okay? So if you have this area is 40W plus this area is 20W, but this area is being counted 2 times, so remove W squared. These 4 areas, which is 400, is the area of the entire figure, which is 40 by 20, which is 800. So what we end up getting is 40W plus 20W minus W squared is 400. So W squared minus 60W plus 400 is 0. So we now need to either calculate this and the factors of the roots, or we can just plug in the values one by one. If I take 100, the W is 10, so that means 100 plus 400 is 500, minus 600 is negative, so that's not right. If I take 15, then clearly 15 squared is 225, so it's a number ending in 5. 15 times 60 will be a number ending in 0 and another number ending in 0. They will never cancel out to give you a 0 overall because you have a number which ends in 5 here. Same logic, 25 is also not possible. 20 is obviously not possible because that would imply that the entire shelf width is W is 20. That would be like too much. So obviously it's some error in the values given. So let me just repeat once what I have to do. 40 meters by 20 meters has 2 wooden shelves like this running in the middle of the garage. And the rest of the garage is a parking, which is parking area is 400. So 400 plus 40W plus 20W, so that's 60W minus W square, because W times W is being counted 2 times in both the strips. This 400 will be the total area, 40 times 20, so that's 800. Okay. So we end up with W square minus 60W plus 400 is 0. Now, the roots of this equation, you can just calculate it, is minus B plus minus root over B squared minus 4AC by 2 times A, which is 1. So that comes to 60 plus minus root over 2000 by 2. Obviously, as you can see, root over 2000 is an irrational number, so it will be none of these answer choices. But this is the approach by which we can solve this question. If the diagonal of a rectangular chord is 15 centimeters and the perimeter is 56, you have to find the area. So rectangular chord, perimeter is 56, so x and, so if I take one side as x, then x, so 2x. So the other 2 sides will add up to 56 minus 2x. So each side is 28 minus x. And the diagonal is 15. So we need to have a right angle triangle whose sides are x, 28 minus x, and the hypotenuse being 15. So we find 3 minus x whole square, 28 squared plus x squared minus 56x is 225. So you get 2x squared minus 56x plus, if I take the 225 this side, unfortunately, as you can see, this quadratic equation without irrational roots and is very difficult to solve manually because b squared will be 56 squared 4ac and then you have to take square root as well. So it will be difficult to solve, but with a calculator you can calculate the value of x. So that will be minus b plus minus root over 56 squared minus 4 times 2 times 559 over 2 times a. Whatever this comes, that will be the length, and then 28 minus that will be the width. So the product of those two will give you the area of the basketball court. Okay? Let's go on to the next question. Number 17. A lady in a wheelchair crosses a square-shaped park to reach her home. What was the percent of the distance the old lady saves by not going along the pavement around the park? So what they're possibly trying to ask is if she has to cross a park, a square-shaped park, so possible ways of crossing it would be going along the diagonal, okay, or going along the two sides. Yes. So if I take the sides as S and S, then this side is clearly S root 2. Root 2 is 1.4, so that's 1.4S. So if she went along the pavement, the distance would have been 2S. Instead, she has used only 1.4S. So the percentage decrease would be the difference, which is 0.6S by 2S times 100. So that would be 30%. That should have been option B. So if you go along the diagonal, instead of going along the sides, how much distance do you save? So here, 18. A clay pool of 6 meters, 50 centimeters long and 20 centimeters wide is cemented with square tiles. So what is the least number of square tiles needed to cover the bed and walls of the pool? So let's convert everything to centimeters. So this is 650 centimeters and 420 centimeters. So the highest common factor in this case would be 10 because 650 is 5 times 13 times 10, whereas 420 is 42 times 10. 42 is 6 times 7 times 10. So clearly apart from the 10, nothing else is common to 13, 5 and 6, 7. So the HCF is 10. So number of tiles that you will need is along the length 65, along the width 42. So 65 times 42, so it's basically 130 times 21, so 2730. So that is option C. Number 19, the length of a square whose area is 6 times of a square of side 8. So there is a square of side 8, the area is 64. The new square has area 64 times 6. So that is 384 is the new area. So the area of the new square is 384. So each side of the square will be root over of 384. So now 19 square is 361 and 20 square is 400. So clearly the answer will be 19 point something. So the only correct option possible is option B. Number D. The rectangular garden has length 100 and width 40. So obviously the area is 100 times 40. So if I multiply, that will be 4 times 10 cube. So 4 times 10 cube is essentially the same as 40 times 10 squared. So it is option C. 21. You have a rectangular box. The length and width are 5x and 3x because the ratio is 5:3. Length is how much more than the width? Difference is 2x, which is given to be 8 meters. So x is 4. So if I plug in, 5x becomes 20 and 3x becomes 12. So the area is 240 square meters. That is option B. Next question. question. Number 22. How many lead balls of size 1 centimeters in diameter, means radius half a centimeter, can be made from a sphere of diameter 12 centimeters, means 6 centimeters? So the volume of the whole sphere is 4 by 3 pi times 6 cube. The volume of each small ball would be 4 by 3 pi times half cube. If you divide them, you will get the number of balls. So the answer will be 4 by 3 pi cancels out. So 6 cube divided by 1/8. So 216 multiplied with 8. So the answer will be 1728. That is option B. 23. The cost of paint is rupees 36.5 per kg and 1 kg covers 16 square feet. So you have 8 feet each. So area of each face is one face is 64 square feet. Okay, 8 square. There are 6 faces. So total area times 6 be 84 square feet. That's what you need to color. 1 kg paint covers only 16 square feet. So how many kilograms of paint is required? 384 divided by 16. So 24 kg paint is required. And the cost is 36.5 per kg. So the total cost will be 24 multiplied with 36.5. So let's take out a 2 and multiply here. 12 times 73. So that will be 876. That is option D. A cuboid block of diameter 6 by 9 by 12 is converted to an exact number of equal cubes. So the volume is 6 times 9 times 12. So 6 is 2 times 3 times 3 squared times 3 times 2 squared. So that will come out to be 2 cube times 3 to the power 4. Okay. 6 times 9, 6 is 2 times 3, 9 is 2, 3 squared, 12 is 2 squared times 3. So that is 3 to the power 4, 2 cube. That's the volume. Okay. So it should not be diameter, but it should be sides, because it's a cuboid. So that means basically the 3 sides. This should be dimensions, not diameters. You get equal number of cubes. So if I take the least possible number of cubes that you can get. So what should be each side of the cube? So it's 6 by 9 by 12. So what's the highest common factor? Clearly that is 3. So that means you can take cubes of 3 by 3 by 3. That will give you the largest possible side of a cube, hence the least possible number of cubes. So if 3 is the highest common factor, then the volume of this each cube will be 3 cube. So the number of cubes will be divided. 2 cube times 3 to the power 4 divided by 3 cube. So that's 24 such cubes will be found. That is option B.